if you want to like try something out and you feel like, you know what, maybe if I try this out, maybe it will work, maybe it won't work, try it out. If you don't try it out, how would you know if it's gonna work or not? There's only so much you can think beforehand. After that, you have to give it a go. You have to see if, mm, maybe I should try it out and see how it goes. If you are prepared for the worst case scenario, that okay, I might fail. Okay, what will happen if you fail? If it's like, oh, nothing much, but I'm just scared to give it a go, take small steps towards that direction. If you have this resolution in you that, oh, I want to try it out, then you don't have to take big steps. But you have to realize this one thing which is super important, that you cannot know everything beforehand. No matter how much research you do, you're not gonna know everything about it. There's always so much more experiences that are waiting for you when you really jump into it. So I would say to cut the research time short, and the wisdom you get when you start something, and then you realize along the way, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. Before, I used to like search so much, like to the point of paralysis. But now the next approach that now I do is that I don't research too much about it. I just get into it, and when the problem arises, because of course there's Google and there's everything, I just search the solution. And it just saves so much of my time, because I learned so much rubbish about the thing that I did not really need it. But now that I know about it, it's not it's not doing me any good, and it's not like, it's not helpful, because I knew more than I should have known, and it's not like doing me any good. That's why when you get into it, when you really understand the gravity of what you want to learn, it's just so much easier to do it along the way. So this is now my approach. But of course, there's always going to be like certain research that you need to do, but don't stop yourself from trying new things out because you feel like, oh, it might fail. Possibly it might fail, it might not. But if you don't try, how you ever gonna know if it's gonna fail or not? You can take advices from people, but that's about it. After that, you have to like get into it, get your hands dirty, you know, just get in the game before you actually know. Like when I started this channel, I did not really know anything about it, because no one, the as much as far as I look, I don't know anyone that has their own YouTube channel. So I was like, you know what, should I even get into this, and what are the consequences of me getting into this? And when uploaded my first video, I was like so shaky and I was so scared. But I realized, yo, I want this, because all the time in my life I used to think, oh, I'm the kind of girl that would never appear on camera, or I'm not this kind of person. But here I am making videos because I love it. If I did not try it, how would I know that I love YouTube? How would I know? Because I would always be envious. But just because you're envious of something really doesn't mean that you want that thing. Like you would be okay with doing that thing. There were so many things that I was envious of people and I wanted to try it. And when I tried it, and I'm like, yo, I don't like this. Why was I even getting envious of them? I don't like this. I mean, this is good, but it's not for me. But I found like when I uploaded my first video and I'm like, yo, I love this shit, bro. And I started uploading more of it. And there are many people that are like, you know what, this is not for me. And it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. But if you don't upload your first video, if you don't try something out, how would you know if it's what you actually want? Maybe you would just spend your whole life fantasizing about it, about ifs, about maybes, about, oh, I should have done it, but I did not. No. Because this life, you know what, it's this life is not really the kind of life that you would want to live. if you think about it really deep enough, that okay, this is not the kind of life I want. This is not the kind of life that, because you know what, when once because you know what, once you start entertaining these thoughts over and over again, oh maybe I shouldn't, because XYZ, because XYZ, you would start finding yourself that you're getting paralyzed by everything. You are not able to take even one step ahead in any direction, because you're so paralyzed by thinking, oh, what if this, what if that. So you really need to give these thoughts a break and sometimes jump into things. Yeah, you will get the burn. Yes, you will, your hands will get dirty. Yes, things are not going to be super fun, but at the same time, it's what moves all of us forward. Trying new things out and feeling, of course you got to medicate your risk, but there's only so much you can know beforehand. And people like really fail to understand this concept, that there's only so much they can know beforehand. You need to dive deep to understand and take risk. And fear of embarrassment, fear of failure, it's gonna come in front of you and you need to face them head on. It's what you call exposure therapy. Because the more I got embarrassed, the more I realized it's fine. I do not care about it as much as I thought I would care. So I learned another thing about myself. So when you try new things out, there's not one thing you learn. There's so many, like a cluster of things that you learn at the same time. So when I first uploaded my video, I just did not learn editing. I did not just learn to like shoot on my phone. No, I just learned what it takes to talk in front of the camera, what it takes, like what stirs within me, and how I'm going to be challenged in this way or in that way. What knowledge should I have? How should I speak? How should I look at the camera? How should I like the confidence, the speech pattern, the thought pattern. Like there is so much that you learn from, if from one thing that you pick, that you know that you want to try. When I started learning languages, I started learning so much about the thought pattern, the cultures of people, and how we all think in similar ways. Not just, so I did not just started learning Chinese or Korean, like the language itself, the theoretical stuff, but you really actually dive deep into human behavior, into culture. So there's not just one thing you learn, yeah. So I would always recommend people to try new things out. Just try it out. It might not work, and it's fine. It's fine. There are bajillions of things I tried it out. Either I failed in them or I left them because they were of no interest to me. I just realized I don't like it. I have very few things out of the hundreds I tried that I can say, oh, I like this thing. But for the vast majority of it, I I just left them. Either I failed in them and I realized I don't really want them, or I just left them midway because I did not really like them. And it's fine. If you don't try it out, you would not know if you like it or not. Give it a time period, 2 months, 3 months. I'm going to pursue this thing, and if I don't like it after that, I'm going to leave it. But don't stop yourself from trying new things out because of fear of failure, embarrassment, or anything. So yes, that is it for this video. I hope you learned something out of this video, and yeah, love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.